The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holley, and Shannon Gross.
Monday, welcome to the show. Man, it's busy on the plaza today because it is beautiful outside.
No school today.
You were, oh yeah,
Only Christopher we acknowledge as Wallace.
There you go. We're looking live at Tostitos Championship Plaza outside Ford Center at the Star in Frisco, where it is 78 degrees. The high is 82. The low is 64.
This is my boy, Three Pumps.
Hey.
That's Nate with the fresh cut. I see you looking clean over there, baby.
Clean.
You looking good. Hey, look, when you get your hair cut and everything, your eyes be real gleamy and brown and hazel.
It's some Indians came in from the Detroit tribe.
He is Shannon in the back. Is Chris keeping us live and local. I am Salt and Pepper Poppy. Together we make Hanging with the Boys, the sports talk equivalent of Braille. People
Feel us.
Did you feel?
When we
speak.
felt something. Brought to you each and every day by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
I'm glad they flew out last night.
Man, first off, how are you guys doing? You okay?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Now I know.
I told y'all on Monday what this is getting ready to be. But go ahead.
This will be the last show that we're together this week. So this is, you know what? And call us because we want to know how you got. We know how we feel. We would like to know.
Do
how
we really
you
want to
feel.
do this?
Yes.
A couple.
Let's see if some people can call.
I know
Nate
one
out.
person that is not going to call.
Barrington, call.
888-855-2297. Is that right?
888-855-2297.
Yes. Okay, I got it right.
Yeah.
What is it now?
888-855-2297.
Let us know how you feel today on this Monday. So,
That's how you got to intro it now. Like, hey, this is Chris from so-and-so. Chris, how do you feel today?
Well, I think we all knew it. Let's see. Let me get the scores. I didn't even look at the scores.
Is this your score sheet right here? Is this it?
No, mine's in here somewhere. We all knew it, right? Let's see. Who knew it? Kurt knew it.
47-9.
Nate didn't know it.
I did not.
Oh, I did know
Jesse knew it. Shannon knew it.
I knew it. I just didn't
Chris
say
didn't
it.
know it. Jazz
Chris
didn't
really
know
knew
it.
it.
Josh knew it.
Logan got it right. Huh?
Logan
Logan
missed
got
it
it
by a mile. He said 110 Cowboys.
He meant Detroit, actually.
Yeah, he meant Detroit.
He might have actually won if he would have got that close. So I think we all knew what was coming. I believe we were in denial a little bit, but you saw what
No, you guys are in denial.
you saw what happened when a really good, you called me earlier, offensive line just had their way with your defensive line, and everything we said on Friday that they needed to do to win this game, they did the opposite. They got off to a slow start. They didn't score touchdowns. I mean, it was just disaster. I think I heard that what the worst home loss ever since
at
Jerry
AT&T Stadium.
at AT&T.
And Jerry's tied his worst loss. Jerry's
Ever.
worst loss ever.
You know.
It's like fifth overall in history, I think.
And I want to get this out of the way quickly. Okay. Jesse, what was it? The Cowboys win if? Did the Cowboys? What was our final thing on if they lose? What has to happen if they win?
Jesse, Lions 20 or less rushing attempts or 120 or less rushing yards.
Oh,
You know
got like
what?
180.
Here's the silver lining.
No, don't cheat me. Don't cheat me. Don't cheat me, Chris.
Wait, here's the silver lining.
Hold on, I'm about to find it for you. Where we
It's
at?
like
There we go.
185.
184.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
But hey,
don't cheat me.
184.
Hey,
4 yards.
they didn't have a 100-yard rusher, did they?
They did not.
There you go. There's the silver lining.
But they did pay one of the guys.
They did not.
He was in a vengeful mode, number 5.
Oh.
They paid
They paid him
Montgomery.
the night before.
Yeah, he was in a very angry running mode.
So Nate, just overall, before we get into the details, overall thoughts on what you saw.
I'm gonna pull
Start
a
with
Jesse.
Here we go. I love it.
I'm gonna pull a Jesse. I told y'all.
There you go. Pat yourself on the back.
I told y'all starting last Monday, it's hard not to look at their offensive line. They are a dominant unit. Everything is predicated off of Detroit. And they did not make me a liar. And I hate that. And I am through.
Jesse? Wait, let's go to Kurt because he's going to have a lot less to say than you. Kurt, overall thoughts?
I mean, it was just disheartening, man. They were just so bad. They could do nothing right. I mean, if you told me, I think most people thought at this point they would be 3-3.
Right.
And they're 3-3.
Right.
But it's such an ugly 3-3 that you just got to wonder where the rest of the season is going to go.
You don't have much hope.
Yeah.
And when we picked the games, you had longevity. You had hope. There was a full season at 3-3. Yeah. There wasn't the 3 losses. You look like a college team playing, Jesse, your turn, sir.
Well, I'm going to pull
a reason. You going to pull a Nate?
I'm going to pull a Nate.
You going to flip it?
I'm going to pull a Nate.
See you tomorrow.
Hold on, y'all. My phone ring.
Stop. Hey, take off your belt.
I put one on today just in case. Man. No, man, I don't. Guys, it is what it is, man. Like, when they show you who they are, believe them. Like, this is who this team is against quality opponents. And it was going to be no different. As the week began to progress, I remember watching the film Monday night. I watched the first 13 minutes of it, and I said, this is going to be bad. I did. And then as the week progressed, and it was, this player's on the injury list. This player may not play. This player may not play. And then we got to game day. And there's a bunch of you. Because y'all called me out when I'm wrong. There was a whole lot of y'all that tweeted me and was in the comments about we need to have this best starting 5. Then we get to Sunday and I realized Tyler Guyton's not playing. Y'all all told me. You all told me the best 5 was Tyler Smith at tackle, Bass at guard, Cooper, Martin, Steele. Y'all told me that. And I told you were wrong. And I was right again. Always. Not only that, but Zack Martin may have played the absolute worst game he has ever played. He gave up 8 pressures.
Yeah.
I think his PFF pass rush grade
0. Yeah.
0.
Overall, he was like 23, 23
20.3. He's the
20.3.
Lowest graded Cowboy.
They took turns. Tyler Smith got whooped up. Baz, Cooper Beebe might have been the only kind of one that did anything positive, but Zack Martin, and we know what Steele has been.
What happened on the offensive line, Nate? What did you see? Like, why? Because they faced good defensive fronts.
Let me say this
before,
right here, my friend. Let me say, this has been building. I will make no excuses for Zack Martin. I don't know what year this is for him.
10?
In
10? 11?
You guys posed this question. You posed this question when you walked in, Shannon and Kurt. And the only thing I told him, Jesse, welcome to the world of old.
Father Time's undefeated.
Yes, it is. So I would not make any excuses for Zack. Zack is a great player who is, for the last year, has been declining slowly. Yesterday, he got a chance to feel what I felt at one point. He's old. Still, I've been waiting, and Jesse's been correct in what his assessments. But I've been just hoping and praying that this kid would just find that whatever he had 2 years ago, whatever, just that little bit of extra, it's not there. I don't know if it's going to get there. I left tackle, get him back to left guard, where he's at home, where he can maul people.
And dominant.
Yes.
He's dominant at left guard.
Yes, to get him back home.
So at
And
least
you
you have
gonna have
one
to ju-
solid
yeah.
spot, right?
And you're going to have to do what you got to do with the left tackle. Center is growing. Yesterday, they faced a nice team. They faced a team that knew who they were. They played disciplined ball. They rarely got out of their gaps. They played their 4-3 like we wished our guys could play. But we don't have the players defensively to play the way Detroit plays.
Watching them yesterday, do you think they're the favorite in the NFC to go to the Super Bowl?
I think so.
Yeah.
It hurts now that they don't have Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
That's a
that
huge,
sucked,
huge. Yeah, that sucks. And thoughts and prayers go out to Aiden. I know they said he was having he's still here,
Yeah.
having his surgery last night or today.
No, last night.
Last
He took
night?
care of it all
Okay.
last night.
That sucks. But I would not be shocked. And I know that we can't talk about other players on other teams that are under contract. I would not be shocked.
They go get somebody.
A disgruntled defensive end in this league would not be shocked. Who just signed a new agent, by the way.
Yes, he did.
Just
so I
signed with-
figured you was going there.
Yeah, he's just signed
If
with
they
Drew-
get him.
he just signed with Drew
He's
Rosenhaus.
equal or better. He's equal or better than Aiden.
Yeah, they just signed. They signed. He signed
Yeah.
with Drew Rosenhaus.
Kurt,
And
Google that. And
so in the next, I tweeted this out. I said in the next 5 to 7 business days, that
He left a bunch of birds.
Yeah, that specific player.
oh, that guy.
That specific
We've
player.
talked about that
He
guy.
left a bunch of birds.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will probably be on the
There's a
team in the
single
next.
digit on his jersey, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
we've talked
yep,
about him on the
yep,
show
yep.
before.
But he get double-digit sacks.
Yeah,
Man, so a lot of people. What bothers you more before I move on to this? That the offense is so anemic and they just can't get anything going, or that the defense just can't stop anything from getting going? Because I saw. Tell me if I'm wrong. Did I see a couple of business decisions made yesterday on defense? Like,
Yeah.
you know we're the show of calling a spade, right?
Yeah.
We don't dance around things on this show.
some of us do, some of us don't.
Trayvon Diggs made a lot of business decisions yesterday. Okay, like
I mean, plays that could have been only a 3-yard gain or a 5-yard gain.
8 to 10.
Turn it. Come on, man. That was
That's what
not
I thought I
nice.
saw. Yeah.
yeah.
That was not nice.
Trayvon made a bunch of business decisions yesterday. And I'm not saying like David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, they ain't 6'4", 245, 50 pounds. They're not Derrick Henry. Right? I'll even give you a little pass every now and again on Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Speaking of Jesus,
I'll give you a pass on a guy like that coming downhill on you or coming around the corner on you that got a head start on you. I'll give you a pass if there's elephants on parade and they're running student body right and the left tackle is coming out there, the guard is coming out there and he's screaming down at you at 295
and you just squat
pounds.
down.
You get a pass from me. You get a little pass from me. But the way that he was turning down tackles yesterday, and I mean turning them down multiple times. That's embarrassing. And that leads me to believe, and I said this before and I'll keep saying it, there is zero accountability on this football team. Zero. Because there's no way we're going in there watching film today and those plays come up from one of your best players and nobody says nothing. And I know no one is saying anything because it keeps happening. The things that we keep talking about are recurring situations. Again, if it was one of those deals where he was a guy who was a short tackler or a solid tackler, yeah, okay, we give him grace. Had an off day. But this has been a recurring thing for him this year. And those type of things continually show me that everybody's too buddy-buddy, and I can't say nothing to him or I can't say nothing to him because, well, we're friends and I don't want to have that relationship a little bit, you know. Yeah. It's across the board. It is across the board. When you turn on the tape and you watch these guys play, the accountability level is at an all-time low. And I can confidently say that because when I watch these games and I watch the film and I watch the same things happen over and over and over. And so either, I told you guys before, either you're coaching it or you're allowing it. Mm-hmm. Those are the only two options. And the allowing part goes to all of the leaders, the coaching leaders, the player leaders. Y'all allowing this. Y'all allowing these things to happen. You're allowing Mozzie to still get off the ball late. You're allowing Mozzie to get blown back, Linval Joseph to get blown back. You're allowing guys like Schoonmaker who, hey, I got the chip block, but I shouldn't have to go upfield and run. Guys running into each other. You got offensive players running into each other. This not, Chris' son plays Pot Warner football. They run into each other. And that's when you go, oh, okay.
Consistently.
It's cute, right? Oh, they're learning. Pros are running into each other. Offensive guys are running into each other trying to run routes. It's bad.
All right, let's take our first break. When we come back, we want to know how you feel. Call us. We got some calls. This is dangerous today, but we're going to do it anyway because we give you what you want and we let you be who you want to be.
Yep.
Unless you call us ass at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, then you get cut off today, Chris.
No. You can even call in dummy. Oh my God, no, that slipped. I'm sorry.
We'll be right back on Hanging with the Boys.
Oh no, that didn't come out right. Oh.
How's Wingstop sound? Crispy, juicy classic wings, sauced and tossed in those 11 soul-satisfying flavors. Paired with hand-cut seasoned fries, house-made honey mustard, blue cheese, or signature Wingstop ranch. I think you've heard enough. Get your flavor delivered at wingstop.com.
This is Nate Newton from Hanging with the Boys, and Wingstop is here to bring the flavor to game day as the official wings of the Dallas Cowboys. Order now by downloading the Wingstop app or ordering online at wingstop.com.
Hey, Cowboys fans, the 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cowboys football games or to any other live event, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Hey, Cowboy fans, I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. But lately, I've been learning a new game, crypto. Sound confusing? Don't worry, even us pros were rookies in crypto once. That's why I trust blockchain.com. They make crypto easy. No confusing jargon, just the tools to help you win.
Prescott keeps it, slides with a first down.
Invest like your icons, where everyone is a rookie in crypto with blockchain.com.
Perfect throw, my goodness. Wow, did he ever thread the needle.
Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys to get started.
We got big personalities. We got big hair, big belt buckles. We got fans all across this big state and enemies in every other one. We even got a big star on the 50-yard line. Smirnoff knows football is a we thing, an experience that is best enjoyed together. With good drinks and good folks home or away, we rally together. We cry together, and we always rally cry together because, most of all, we got big love for them boys. Smirnoff, we do game days. Please drink responsibly.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to Hanging with the Boys. Second segment brought to you each and every day by blockchain.com. Thank you, blockchain.com. Kurt!
Yeah.
Get ready for the ultimate game day experience. Thanks to 7-Eleven, you or anyone else out there
My
could
boy,
win
stay ready.
a VIP experience to the Cowboys versus Bengals showdown on December the 9th. Just text Cowboys VIP to 711-711 for your chance to win premium club tickets, sideline passes, travel, and more. Don't miss out. Enter now. No purchase necessary. Ends on 11/20. Must be 18 or older in the USDC. Void where prohibited. Message and data rates may apply. Visit bit.ly/go711711 for full details and non-text entry. By the way, congratulations to Josh. He got the score the closest. He had Detroit winning by 34-20. He still missed it by a mile. Missed it by 24 points, but he was the closest. So congratulations, Josh. Josh, by the way, will be on Hanging with the Boys tomorrow. Who else do we have on here, Chris, tomorrow?
You have Jazz Monet and Nick Harris.
All right.
Bill all gets a chance to experience what it feels like to sit in on the number one rated show on the Dallas Cowboys.
Don't think I ain't gonna bring that up right off the top.
Let them know.
How does that seat feel?
Yeah.
The number one seat.
Yeah.
The number one. What shows are you guys on? Just so people can tune in.
Oh,
What
it's
time?
interesting. Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, me and Nate are together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're on the Players Lounge.
Nice.
All players.
What time?
That's don't be as good as we normally are. We don't want to.
Listen, we just
they're trying to help that show out.
We're trying to help the Players Lounge show out. We got to bring them up from the rear. You know what
with
I'm saying?
Everson.
Whatever. Oh, okay.
What time?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, right after the show?
Yep.
We got to pick up Everson's pace. You know, he's with Mickey, so they talk pretty slow.
ARP show.
What show are you on, Kurt?
The ARP show.
Hey! Perfect. Perfect. The players go to the players show and you go to the
real quick.
Way to go, Chris. The 3 old guys.
Real quick. First of all, I didn't schedule him, by the way. Second of all, Kurt is filling in for Everson, obviously, on that show because he's switching. So Kurt decided to take Wednesday off like Everson would.
Sure enough, they can get by without me.
That's awesome.
My God.
That's funny. Kurt looks at me and goes, the ARP show.
There you go.
He looked at you like, wow, you called me out.
So, Chris.
Yes, sir.
Are we ready to do this?
Yes, let's do it.
No, these have not been screened, right?
They have been screened a little bit. Let's just get to her and see what happens, okay?
Let's see what happens. Who we got?
We got Priscilla. She's in San Jose.
Priscilla, how do you feel today?
OMG. First of all, you guys got me cracking up regardless of the loss.
Well,
Nice.
good. That was all we could do today to keep from crying. So thank you for that.
Yeah, and it's harder for me because I live in the Bay Area, so I am surrounded by Niner fans. And, all they do is try to punch me in the face. But you know what?
I was going to say, they're quickly becoming the most aggressive fan base in the NFL outside of Philly. The Niners? They'll punch you as soon as look at you. So
Exactly. But you know what? I still wear my Cowboy colors loud and proud.
There you go. Stay
regardless.
safe. Stay safe.
So I am bummed out, but it is what it is. Just like you all say, we are what we are.
Wow. Yeah, Bill Parcells said it best.
Are you going to keep watching, Priscilla? Keep supporting?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm a Cowboy fan for life, just like Nate says.
I am.
Even if you quit watching the games, keep listening to our show. We need all the viewers we can get. Keep us at number one. Yeah.
I watch you guys all the time, regardless, win or loss. You are the ones I turn on.
Well,
you are the number one show for sure.
Well, thank you.
So do you like the new name of 3 Pumps for Kurt?
Don't even
do you like
y'all pick on Kurt so much, and he's just takes it in. He doesn't say nothing, and he's still smiling.
That's right.
You should see how he cuss us out in the break.
Yeah.
Boy, the words he used against us in the break.
Hey, Priscilla, how do you view the show?
Why are you doing that?
No,
she just want to know.
I wanna know,
how do you watch it?
Spotify.
Oh, how do you watch it? I thought you were talking about
Spotify.
I watch it. I do watch it on the Cowboy website.
On the website?
Cowboys.com.
Yes.
All right. Didn't
So
know.
I can see y'all. I see y'all every day.
Well, we appreciate you listening. Thank you so much for the call. Hang in there. Thanks. Support them out in the Bay Area.
Wow.
What did you think I meant by that, Kurt?
I thought you wanted her to critique us. How do you view us?
Oh, no, absolutely not. I went and read YouTube comments like one time. I was like, never again.
That's not.
Never
I'm
again.
on Twitter every day. They can't say nothing worse but to say to me.
When
on
we
Twitter.
finally have a woman call and you ask her about 3 pumps.
I just know she's not
She laughed. All right, Chris, we got another one?
Yeah, we got Josh in Maryland.
Hey, Josh, how do you feel today?
Hey, I'm feeling good. I don't know how them Cowboys feeling, but I'm feeling good.
Sore.
I can't complain.
Sore.
Yeah, they real sore. I mean, I really don't know, like, where do we go from here? You know what I mean? I seen Dak say something about he was 3-5 in 2018, but I don't think it's one trade that's going to get us, out of the situation that we in this year. I'm honestly looking forward towards the draft and free agency, you know, whatever free agency we do. But that draft, because I don't see nothing fits in this. You know what I mean? This 3-3 don't feel like that 3-5 felt, you know, a few years back. So that's pretty much all I got to say about it right there.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for the call. That's a great question because you know ownership's got to be looking at this. They see what we saw. They feel what we feel.
Do they?
I would hope so, Jesse. I would hope so. I would hope.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't Jerry say that there wasn't like?
But what you say and what you know and feel and see, like Chris knew that they were losing this week, and he still picked the Cowboys to win, right? They gotta know.
That's correct.
So
that's correct.
So and Nate picked him 7-3, and you know Nate saw the film too leading up to this game.
I tried to warn him.
He actually gave us a score. We should have known that was. But what do you do from here?
But Jerry said he said it when he paid Dak that Dak's gonna have to do more with less, right? Like I think he meant that. I think he meant that. That if I'm not mistaken, he said last night that he doesn't see anything in the foreseeable future of them going out and doing anything in not free agency, but in the trade.
Yeah. I don't. But would it even matter? You're this bad.
They're not one player away. So
they're not.
You can
it wouldn't matter.
You can go get Amari Cooper, or you can. I can't say other players, but you can go get other players.
Mm-hmm.
You're not one player away on either side of the ball.
Right. So as ownership looking at this thing, what are you doing behind the scenes? Because you're like, look, do you start thinking about the future? Do you start thinking about like, okay,
they already have.
Where can we save money? Are we looking at the draft? Are we going to load up next year?
Get some draft picks.
Yeah.
They already have. The way this team is built and lined up, they all.
So you think going into this year?
They already say, okay, we've done what we're going to do financially. That was with Dak and CD. They told you at the beginning of the year they were happy with this team, that they wasn't going to be trading, that they wasn't going to do anything free. They already have. This is it. That's why, because you know me, I'm always kind of panicking during the offseason. Like, man, this dude done told us more than once. And he's showing it with his money.
And he told us every week he tells us, we like our guys. We like our guys.
I'm telling you, he's telling us.
I love this roster. We like our guys. And he's been telling us every week of the season.
So as a fan, I'm looking at it going, okay, it is what it is. I got to tough this one out this year. Hopefully everybody gets healthy and we can have a respectable record at the end of the year. As a fan, I'm looking at it going, I probably have a new coaching staff next year, looking at it the way it is right now. When does it get better? Next year, 2 years, 3 years? Because with
I got them in about 2.5 years. We should be back. Me and Jess going at it about NFC, Super Bowl. You know, about 2.5.
We know a lengthy playoff run that's never happening. But is even making the playoffs out of the question? I mean, they're only they're
one game behind first place right now,
which is crazy
in the NFC East, right? Like so that
as bad as your 3 losses have felt, that is crazy to think you could still turn this around.
The hopeless part is that as you begin to look at the schedule, you start thinking to yourself, "Boy, we got the Boombox Boys in 2 weeks, right?" And then we don't know what Atlanta team is going to come in. Well, when we go down there to Atlanta to play,
then you got Washington twice,
and they're playing some good football. So what used to be a sweep, maybe it's a split now.
And New York's not terrible.
You know, and Philly's gotten all their people back, right? Like they look different when they got 2 receivers out there that can actually play receiver, right? Like when they had Devontae Smith and AJ Brown out there, they look pretty okay on offense. Yeah. And as they begin that trend of building those guys up, they can be a force to be reckoned with. But it just feels hopeless because of the way that you lost. And so now going forward, if you aren't going to make any additions, we've seen what this team looked like fully equipped defensively with Tank, with Micah, healthy. And we saw them up against Baltimore and New Orleans too. We saw without those guys, and that was this past Sunday. So nothing gives you hope that whatever's coming back will be able to fix what was ailing them when they left. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't change that. So it just feels a lot more hopeless because of the way they got whooped in those 3 losses.
Yep. All right, let's take our last break. When we come back, we'll take a few more phone calls. and more on Hanging with the Boys.
How's Wingstop sound? Crispy, juicy classic wings, sauced and tossed in those 11 soul-satisfying flavors. Paired with hand-cut seasoned fries, house-made honey mustard, blue cheese, or signature Wingstop ranch. I think you've heard enough. Get your flavor delivered at wingstop.com.
This is Nate Newton from Hanging with the Boys, and Wingstop is here to bring the flavor to game day as the official wings of the Dallas Cowboys. Order now by downloading the Wingstop app or ordering online at wingstop.com.
Hey Cowboy fans, I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. But lately, I've been learning a new game, crypto. Sound confusing? Don't worry, even us pros were rookies in crypto once. That's why I trust blockchain.com. They make crypto easy. No confusing jargon, just the tools to help you win.
Prescott keeps it, slides with a first down.
Invest like your icons, where everyone is a rookie in crypto with blockchain.com.
Perfect throw, my goodness. Wow, did he ever thread the needle?
Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys to get started.
Fall is here, and that means football is back, bringing all the delicious game day foods with it. As you prep for all the big games, tailgates, and watch parties, let Yo Quiero be your one-stop destination for all things home gating. Yo Quiero's fresh, flavorful, ready-to-serve guacamole, made with real Hass avocados, will score taste bud touchdowns as you cheer on the Cowboys. Yo Quiero's wide range of mouthwatering and versatile products can be found in your local grocery store's produce or deli section. Grab some today.
Hey, Cowboys fans, a 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cowboys football games or to any other live event, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to the happiest show on the Dallas Cowboys Network today. Hopefully,
it's a low bar.
This is a very low bar today. Third segment brought to you each and every day by Jigsaw, the proud dating partner of the Dallas Cowboys. What do you want to do? Take calls? Take another call?
Man, why not, man?
Who we got, Chris?
We got Eric in North Carolina.
There he is. Eric, how do you feel today?
Hey guys, what's up, Kurt? What's up, Nate? What's up, Jesse? What up, Shannon?
Hey, man.
Listen, guys.
Don't forget Chris.
Don't
Don't forget Chris.
Oh yeah, Chris. What up, Chris? I
What up, dog?
Chris, I called in. But guys, I just came to I had an epiphany last night that I'm addicted. I have an addiction. I take that shot of that hopium.
Whoa. It's not that kind of show, Eric.
And let me just say this first. Jesse, I apologize, Jesse. A couple weeks I called, and I insinuated that Nate was a new voice of reason on the show. I had to rescind that.
I know.
You are the true voice of reason, and I apologize to you, sir. Okay?
Accepted, brother.
Because I had an epiphany last night. I need to go. I'm going to football rehab. I think I'm checking myself in around Wednesday. Because I take that shot of that hopium, man, and I be feeling, elated, But when that high come down, baby, you back down to reality.
Yep.
You just barely making it out here. I need help, guys, okay? I'm going to get some help because it ain't looking too promising. You just nailed it. You just nailed it, Jesse. I don't care what you're selling. It can be teddy bears, gummy bears, Chicago Bears. If it's not, the business isn't ran right, you're going to get residual effects of how the business is ran, okay? And he just gave you a whole illustrious list of how it's not ran right. Yep. And he couldn't have been more spot on. So I just want to say, hey, maybe next time I call, I'll be in better spirits. But for right now, guys, this is rough. This is rough, okay? And pray for my wellness, okay, guys?
Got you, man.
And I love you all. Because this got to get better.
It will. Keep your head up, man.
It doesn't have to get better.
Yeah,
Y'all keep saying that.
Have we hit rock bottom yet?
Y'all keep saying that.
That's the problem. That is the problem. That is the problem. You should have kept me as your voice of reason.
No.
Then you could have stayed in Fantasyland and you could have stayed on the hopium. See, I stay on the hopium. Yeah. See, you could have stayed on it, but now you want to go back to reality. Now you in rehab.
So it could get worse?
Yeah.
Yeah,
if these players start really, really believing, I mean, I know what we saw yesterday. Like, do they really believe? Yeah, trust me, week in and week out of this.
Because
yeah,
for the most part, there might have been a couple of guys. Did they give up yesterday? Let me ask y'all that. Did you see there was as a team? Was there give up?
Let me tell you why.
Because if you give up, we've seen give up before.
Let me tell you why.
Part of it. And that'll get you let go on the flight back, right?
And a new playbook.
Let me tell you why. With 5 minutes left in the game, or 6 minutes left in the game, did you see a flux of new players running the game?
Mm-hmm. Whole squad.
Well, what are you trying to do? Give them some playing time? Or are you trying to win the game? Or you just done said, we done lost this game. Let's put the second team in. So now you make your decision.
So you saying it started on the coaches gave up.
You only see this in basketball. Because they got 82 games. We only have 17 of them.
Wow. That's a good point.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, we got any more?
Yes, we do.
All right, let's go to the phones.
This is Larry in New Jersey.
Larry, how do you feel today?
First, Larry, what part of Jersey are you from?
I'm from actually in a town called Pennsauken, and I'm surrounded by Eagles fans, and they're loving what happened today, yesterday.
I bet.
But to me, honestly, guys, it looked like first they were taking to school, and then taking behind the woodshed for the old-fashioned butt whooping. It was embarrassing, and if you're a Cowboys fan, and anybody asks you a question, how can you defend yourself as a fan after watching what happened in front of your eyes?
What did you think? And that pose this to you and you guys. Like, what did you think of? It was obvious Dan Campbell wanted to embarrass. They didn't want to just win. He wanted to embarrass.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What did you think about that?
I loved it.
Did you?
As a player?
Yeah.
Loved it. I'm petty like that. So I love.
I am too.
I'm all for petty. Damn. But I remember we talked about that during the week, and I was like, he's over there telling these dudes like, we are so much better than them. Like they cut the film on. It was like, oh, we got cheated last year. That's what they felt. Now we're gonna come in here and leave no doubt. We're gonna come in here and leave no doubt. Bro, they toyed with them 11 eligible. Offensive lineman eligible plays that they ran.
One lined up at receiver.
They had one lineup at X. They ran a hook and ladder with one. They threw with Penny Sewell. They threw a seam route to one in the end zone.
That was almost a hell of a catch.
Yeah.
Like that dude had some hands.
Then not only that, offensively, defensively, they mocked Zim. They ran a double A gap blitz, which I ain't never seen them run all year in the tape. They lined up, mugged up in the A gaps, dropped one, sent the other one. Like their goal was, and they didn't punt
at all.
They ain't punt one time. Dan Campbell's goal was not to come in here and just win. His goal was to come in here and embarrass you in front of your home fans, and he did that.
Mm-hmm.
He did that, and they were like. I remember in Pop Warner when we were blowing teams out, and guys were like, hey, coach, hey, can I go play receiver? And you'd be like, little fat Johnny can never play receiver, but because we're up 5 touchdowns, all right, man, go out here and play receiver. Let's throw little Johnny. Throw little Johnny a go route. And we watched little Johnny chug his way down the field, and the ball hit him in the side. That's what they were doing. They were having, at the end of the game, they were having Pop Warner feels to it.
Should the Cowboys players have reacted differently to that?
These guys don't care, Kurt. They don't care. And I shouldn't generalize everyone. A large majority of these players on this football team, and it's just a different generation.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care. They don't care. They worried about, like, they finished up the finishing touches to their bye week trip. Okay, they'll get to the meetings today and do what they got to do today, and they'll have their assignment of how many days they have off and when they got to, they got to come to work today to watch the film. But these guys, they don't care.
We laughing at number 7. He faked himself out. Hey, I am 100% with you. When we used to be getting them 3 and 13 whoopings and 1 and 15 whoopings, and Coach John said, when we get our opportunity, fellas, we coming for some payback. And he told us, he say, promise you, and I would never ask you to shake someone's hand after a game. And I was like, this is my man. I am petty like that. I am petty like that.
What do you do if you're the coach of this team, right? You can only play the players that you have. You're so beat up. I don't know if anybody could have – I mean, it is what it is on the field, right? If you're the coach of this team, you're on a 1-year deal. You've got 3 ugly losses. Like, what is that side of the building like this week? I mean, it's a bye week, so thank goodness you get some time off. But what is it? Have you lost the locker room after a loss like that? 3 ugly losses? Like, what is the vibe over there?
If I'm the head coach, if I was the head coach, I would be trying to convince whoever, whatever, about the fact that we still have a lot of football left, and we're 3-3. Like I'm whatever.
As ugly as it is, we're still in the mix.
As ugly as it is, we are still in the mix.
So if we can just turn it around just a little bit, we're in
now.
good shape.
For him, it can't be just lip service, right? When these guys come back from their time off, there needs to be something that is visibly tangible, that's different, offensively and defensively. They have to be able to come into the building and go, "Oh, this is different from what we've been doing. Oh, this is different from what we've been doing." Because that's the only way to kind of reinvigorate the spirits of the guy. Because if I come back off the bye and we're back to the same bull that we were on before we left, I'm out, bro. I'm like, oh, well, I know this ain't gonna beat the Niners.
When you say that, are you talking about like the signs that are hanging around? Are you talking about the schedule? Are you talking about the playbook?
I'm talking about the practices, the playbook, the game plan,
more intensity in practice,
all of that, everything. There has to be tangible differences. Like, I have to feel as a player that over this time
you're doing something to make
this better, right? You're talking about looking in the mirror.
Drastic changes.
There has to be drastic changes. You have to come in and say, you know what, guys? Here's the deal. We throwing it all out there. You know what I'm saying? We got to beat the Niners, because if not, they're gonna embarrass us too. And here's how we're going to do it. But if you come back in and you give me the same thing that we had before we left, I'm looking at you and like, hey, I've been here for the last couple years. I know what them boombox boys going to do. And that plan that you just put up on that board,
not going to work.
The same one we had the last 2 or 3 times we went against them. I can't believe in that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I can't believe, because I hope that there is enough realization in that locker room where players are saying, I know what your locker room is. You know the talent level. You know, you can stand in front of the press all you want and be like, yeah, we like this and our guys, and I'm standing tall, and if you want to jump off, jump and all that, cool, that's fine. When you go home and you sitting in your, well, I don't know where you living at now because he knocked his house down. But if you go home and you sitting in your quiet time, you know what your team is. You know who your team is. You know what it is. You know who are the dogs, and you know who are the pussycats. You know all of that.
You kept going.
You know all of that. And so if you're going to be able to convince me as a player that things have changed, I need to. We talked about the Wade Phillips situation when he got fired and Jason Garrett came in.
Mm-hmm.
There was a tangible change.
The playbook.
The playbook literally changed. And we sat back and we was like, where was this for the last? But I can get down with this.
I was gonna say, saying it out loud now, it makes sense, right?
I can get down with this.
That was a change.
It was the change.
Yeah.
And it was a shock at first, because you flipping plays and you saying, what? Where the hell these plays been? Like, I can get behind this. Like, this looks fun. This looks like we're actually going to go. We're not running the same Harvey routes. We're not running those same. If you come back in there and these guys looking at the same, to double slant, here come the hitch routes, here come the comebacks. They're going to be like, dog, what you do over the week? I know I was in Cabo. What you do over the week that's gonna make me believe that we're gonna be able to have a chance to beat these teams?
My trip is safe.
All I know
Mexico
is use the right players too. I just think Dak throw to the open guy. I don't care how it looks and what people think. You can't force things or make trying to save the defense by making a tremendous play. Say if you have to dink and dunk, it's been quarterbacks that have made their living dinking and dunking down the field. Two things it does. It lets the players know that if you're open, I'm going to get you the ball. And number two, it saves your defense. Your defense is in shambles. So I'm asking Dak, man, just make the correct throw. And I know CD going to get mad. He have to get mad. He's a competitor. But for the sake of the team, no more bad interceptions. I don't care. No more bad interceptions.
All right, fellas. If you want to see Kurt, tune in on Thursday only before this show.
Tomorrow.
Because he's gone the next few days.
Yeah. Tuesday, tomorrow only. I got my T's messed up. Tuesday and Thursday. Tomorrow, right before this show, and then Jesse and Nate will be on right after the show. So tune in, and I will be right here. We will have all new supporting cast.
I want y'all to understand, I canceled.
Marquise Bell?
Yeah, I canceled. Marquise, he cannot answer questions for number 7.
Are we gonna have him on when we come back?
Yeah. Okay. So I say, man, let this storm, the residue from Detroit.
At least
all he do is play special teams.
Dog, it's crazy that you got a dog fight. You got a dog fight. I don't want a dog fight. You got in a whooping against Detroit, and when you finally got a chance to really come through, okay, what happened to me? You got the 49ers looking at you. You like, God. That's a daunting task right there, bro.
All right, good stuff, fellas. Glad we were able to at least kind of lighten the otherwise.
Thank you, Priscilla. We love you.
What is our new thing when we say, how do you feel today?
Oh, okay. I gotta give a shout out to my boy Jack. Jack, who we all had dinner with, right? We went to dinner with Jack.
Yeah.
And Jack done broke his dang ankle.
What?
Man,
kicked something?
He was down there in the tornadoes, man. The hurricane, the Milton. Wow. Man, messed around and broke his foot, brother. So Jack, man, get well soon, man. Get back healthy, man. Get back on your good foot.
And then Gilbert Valdez sent me a DM on Instagram, and he said, tell Jesse to calm down on the fries and the Deep Ellum women on his post-game show.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that means, but whatever that means. Okay.
Hey, so Chris, Jack, what we'll do is we'll send 3 pumps down there since he didn't show up today.
Chris, thanks for keeping us on the air. Josh and Jazz, thanks for keeping them company. We will be back tomorrow with a different crew on Hanging with the Boys.
We out.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys?